Yandere Simulator Wright is a fan-made story by Jason Wright, a very different story from Yandere Dev, as they are meant to meet my original characters in their near future. Their story begins in 2014. Hello people, this is Jason, codename Nemesis. Nationality: former Soviet Union, Russian Federation. Current Japanese citizen. On August of 2019, I saw this image on Facebook. It is said to be Hanako Yamada, but I say otherwise. The only reason I wasn't able to answer that question was because I didn't have any good background history until Black Widow 2019.
Bruh.
Since then, I tried to add some Black Widow stories into Nemesis. I know, I'm doing the "can I copy your homework? Sure, just make it look different." But I really want Nemesis to have some backstory. This is her story. Yes, she is getting a movie alongside with Megami. Originally a weapon to take down the Western power, Unknown and her siblings were adopted into service. When the Soviet Union collapsed, their last order was to live a normal life. Working as a mafia assassin, she earned the title Nemesis. I know it's not original, but it's a lot more better being copyrighted by that mouse. Like all good things, there'll always be a bad ending. Nemesis made hers. Her mafia boss ordered her to be killed. Nemesis managed to fight her way out, but was severely injured. She is unable to make it to her own safe house and decided to seek safety of the public, hoping to buy herself some time. But everywhere she turned, they were there, hunting her down with everything they got. Finally, for the first time in her life, she felt fear, something that her last order finally gave meaning. Collapsing in the snow, she asked God to save her, begging him for a second chance, and will change for the better. Gunshots were heard, but the men who were after her were the one dropping dead. Her prayers were answered as Japanese Secret Service opened fire at them, and the one who saved her was a Japanese businessman, Takano Saiko. 6 hours since her rescue, Takano asked Nemesis why she was being hunted. She decided to lie, claiming that those men were after her after her boyfriend didn't pay his debt and she was trying to escape them. Takano believed her and told her to get some rest and not to fear about her safety as she is in safe hands. Nemesis knew Takano didn't believe a word of what she said, but she somehow felt sleepy and slowly dozed off in the night. Upon waking up, she found herself handcuffed towards the same man trying to kill her. She felt betrayed by the Japanese people who she called hero. Although she wanted to kill them, she couldn't blame them for not believing her. As the man was about to execute her, he asked for her confession. Nemesis, without thinking much, confessed everything and what leads up to her current situation. The moment felt silent around her. As she looked up, standing in front of her, she saw Takano. He asked her if she is telling him the whole truth, in which she replied yes. Takano asked if she wanted a new and purposeful life. She answered yes. Takano asked the final question, what is her name? Nemesis took a moment before answering that question. Natalia then followed Takano back to Japan, where she became a guardian to Takano's daughter, Megami Saiko. When Megami called Natalia mother, she reaffirmed her that she is not the new mother, but her guardian. Megami was only 6 years old. The relationship between Megami and Natalia was more towards a master and servant. When, and only when, Megami felt really down, Natalia stepped up to become a mother when she needed it. When Takano died, Natalia had to return back to Russia to face her past, to put her worries to an end. Megami is now the head of the family, and she felt it's her responsibility to oversee Natalia and ensure she returns home safely in Japan. Although Natalia swore to never lie towards the Saiko family, she did it anyway to keep Megami from learning her true nature. Megami felt betrayed by her action and even tried to understand her reason. Natalia told her to trust her instinct, even if the situation felt safe. She didn't want to make the same mistake as she did when she encountered her father. This is where I'll stop, as the story about them is still halfway done. This is Jason Wright. For now, I'll see you off.
You will always be a monster.
I know. But I am your monster no longer.